Good morning, everybody. So I thought I'd take a minute and redo the video I did last night live that was entitled The 3 Most Powerful Tips for Weight Loss for Your Success. My target weight is 222, and the program that I've developed is WWW-ssc. Walk, water, weigh yourself every day and reduce sodium, sugars, and other carbs. Subscribe to me on YouTube, but I was once 3 pounds from 300. And you see that I'm no longer 3 pounds from 300. I'm a little bit heavier right now because it's winter, snowing outside, so forth. But I want to get into these 3 most powerful tips for your weight loss success. And the first one is really very, very basic. There's a word we all use and we get it into our system, we get it into our brain, and it is self-defeating. And that's self-sabotaging in the end, because we start off on any of these programs and we think that we're going to lose weight and then it's going to stay off, and then we get off the program, we gain weight, and then we yo-yo back up to heavier than we were before. So that one word that never use is diet. That's a 4-letter word that I never use. I'm using it now to tell you what not to do. Don't ever use the word hi Jim and hi Tom, both race car drivers. The word diet is self-sabotaging. We say we're going to go on a diet. Okay, I can't eat this, I can't eat that. That's the worst thing you can tell yourself. You're changing your lifestyle and permanently you're changing your lifestyle. The second thing is know your carbs. Carburetors for race car drivers. Know your carbs. Good carbs, what is a carb in the first place? And then know what good carbs are, what bad carbs are. And then the third thing is never deprive yourself. So this goes back to point number 1. Never use the word diet. It's self-defeating. It's self-sabotaging. It's just psychologically the wrong thing to say. Do not use that word. Never tell anybody you're on a diet. Never tell yourself you're on a diet. Never say I'm going to go on a diet. Never say I am on a diet. You're not on a diet. The reality is everybody's on a diet. Whatever we eat is your diet. But we are conditioned to believe that a diet is a special thing that avoids certain foods. And I don't think that's what you want to do. So psychologically, tell yourself something else. And what I do is, this is a lifestyle change. So you're not on a diet. You never use that word. Don't even allow somebody to talk about diet, okay? The second point is, that's the first point. Very powerful point. And the second point is then to know your carbs so that you can make better choices amongst the carbs. You're not eliminating them. You can for a while if you want to. You can reduce them down to 0. Like a friend of mine, he's getting great results. 12 pounds in 6 days, eliminating all carbs, he says. And doing the other things I'm talking about. He's also doing those things. But you have to know your carbs so that when you go to a party, when you go out to lunch with your friends or whatever, you can make better choices, such as the chocolate cake over the apple pie, such as the toasted bread instead of the bagel, or you might choose the bagel or the croissant, but both of those are not really your better choices. Bagels and croissants, I love them both and I eat them. So you're not depriving yourself of anything. That's the third point. Never deprive yourself of the foods you like. You just reduce those. So you go back to the program, walk, water, weigh yourself every day, reduce sodium, sugars, and other carbs. It's really that simple. Walk, water, and weigh yourself every day. If you haven't weighed yourself yet today, find your scales, go buy a set of scales instead of fast food. And I eat fast food too, but weigh yourself. Get a landmark, weigh yourself every day at the same time. As soon as you get up in the morning, as soon as you do your thing in the bathroom, then you weigh yourself. Before you eat, you have your coffee, and then drink water the rest of the day along with coffee. Coffee is a known diuretic, so that means that it does a lot of different things, supposedly. We don't really know, but the point here is you need to drink water to flush your system. You need to drink water to hydrate your system. You need to drink water for a lot of different reasons. Your body needs a lot of water. Your body's composed of a lot of water. And then you need to walk, get active. So if you were fat like me, and I'm trying to remember the song. There's lyrics that go like that, something, something, something like me. Taylor Swift, maybe. I just can't remember the song. But anyway, the point here is, if you are fat like I was, if you are fat like me, I'm trying to remember back. It's very miserable. You can't bend over to put your socks on. You can't bend over to put your shoes on. You can't lift your legs and cross your legs. It's just, you're miserable when you're 3 pounds from 300, when you're 287 pounds, when you're 267. It doesn't matter, pick a number. But that's where I was. And when you are that weight, you cannot enjoy the things you used to enjoy. Your sex life isn't the same. You don't even want to be seen by people. You know, you want to have sex, but you don't want to have sex. It's that dichotomy going back and forth. You're arguing with yourself. If you want to have a better sex life, then you need to change your lifestyle and reduce a little bit. And it's not that hard. And when you see the progress, you're going to have a lot more fun. Really, a lot more fun. So that is a great motivator itself, just knowing that, and then enjoying that, then you even lose more weight. So, but when you're fat like me, when I allowed myself to get that fat, we are miserable. We're miserable people, and miserable in the sense that we don't feel good in our clothes, we can't bend over, our back bothers us, we sit around, our back aches, and then it aches more, and then we're more lazy, and then we just keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And then if you use that 4-letter word that I talked about in the first powerful point, here's my notes on my napkin. The first powerful point is, don't use that 4-letter D word, diet. You're not on a diet. Everybody's on a diet. Everybody, that's their diet. What is your diet? If you go to a doctor, what is your diet? You know, what are you currently eating? What is your diet? Everybody's on a diet. Don't use the word. It's self-sabotaging. Never use the word. Know your carbohydrates. I'll do more on carbohydrates, but at the Atkins books, the original Atkins book is great. Get the paperback, highlight it, go through, look at all your favorite foods. That's what I did. Go through the Atkins book, look at all your favorite foods in all the different categories, highlight them and say, okay, I like these 3 things or 5 things or whatever it is. Which one is the better one for me to choose each day or on those times that I'm at a party or whatever? What are the better ones? What am I doing now? If you're eating bagels, if you're buying that big bag of bagels at Sam's or Costco, put that bag back maybe, stick it in the freezer somewhere, hide it, whatever. Don't eat that for a while. You know, eat just bread instead of a bagel. Bagel is a killer. A killer. I was in an office once in Las Vegas, and the guy would buy bagels every Wednesday and giant muffins, and he wants to know why he can't lose weight. He's probably still fat today, and he's probably going to see this video. But he would buy for the office a big table of bagels and a big table of giant muffins every Wednesday, and then he would wonder why he's still fat. I don't know. Maybe your choices. So, the program is very, very simple. Walk, water, weigh yourself every day. Reduce sodium, sugars, and other carbohydrates. Hope it helps. Those top 3 tips again: never say the word diet, know your carbs, and never deprive yourself of anything you like. Just simply reduce the amount. Have a great day.